Hello guys, welcome again to a new live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoin again. Bitcoin is for 1 month I think, yes, in sideways here, around 28k on 29th. Okay, so 1 second, let me just. Okay, good. So the thing here is like, yeah, Bitcoin in 1 day chart is doing very good. Yes, as you can see here, my prediction is still for 1 day is still to the upside here. But there are some warning signs right now here for Bitcoin because we have a new close into the chart. Let me show you here, and we have a confirmation of bearish divergence with this close. So what I'm trying to say right now here, like if we see a bounce here around 30k, potentially yes, it's gonna be a bull trap. And also let me show you here the 3-day chart here. We have this 3-day chart forming here, the bearish divergence as well. So careful here. Yes, I mean in 1 day chart. I am looking for maybe one last push to the upside around this area, and that's it. No more than that, I think. The thing here is like, yeah, Bitcoin is doing well here, yes, but how can I say this? Like, I don't like at this point Bitcoin should like be around 30k, 29k, but it's not moving. So uh, it's very simple. If we use just price action here, any close below $27,200 is going to break the range and you will see around 25,000. So this is in 1 day chart, of course. Volatility is contracting, my friend. It's contracting. So Bitcoin is not moving. It's between $28,000, $27,000, 950 to 28,200 is almost nothing. So Bitcoin is getting ready for a move, a very, very strong move. So that's why we have to be careful. I mean, as a trader, of course, I am looking for the last push into the upside, and potentially this push is gonna be the last one. And after that, we will see a higher time frames playing like sell signals into the chart, to the chart, and weekly chart. Yeah, you know. So the thing here is like, yes, I think right now I'm just looking for longs here in 4-hour chart, of course, just 4-hour chart, and yes, just something like this, right? Maybe in the next 24, maybe Monday, I think. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Maybe the next 24 hours, technically speaking, we should see a buy signal here in 4-hour chart. And let me show you here the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart here. We have the seller line testing here. Technically speaking, is good. Yes, because that means in 12-hour chart, Bitcoin is just doing this. Well, it's good. So in the next buy signal here, potentially we will see a bounce here. But but as I said before, we have to be careful here. We have to be careful here because I don't like when I see Bitcoin just like in sideways here for a long time in the top here in the resistance. Many people they think, it's because it's bullish. I don't think so, because time is extremely important here. I said like 3 days ago, we have to see Bitcoin about $28,000, 700 around there. At this point, I was expecting something like that, but Bitcoin is not doing that. So that's why be careful here if you are looking for longs. In 4-hour chart, of course, makes sense. Yes, but I mean, 1 day chart, swing long position here from here to the moon, I don't think is a very smart idea. I think right now is better just wait. I mean, as a trader, 4-hour chart, and that's it. No more than that. This is the area I will start looking for here, 30k, and no more than that. Now, let's talk about the the 5-day chart here. 5-day chart here we have, let me see, when we have a new close, I think, yes, we have a new close actually, and we have still bearish divergence forming here in 5-day charts here, as you can see here. And well, as you can see here, $27,000. $27,000 this is the level. Any close below the moving average MA100 here, this is gonna be just a massive bull trap here in weekly base, of course, and we will see a pullback here in 5-day chart where $24,000 should hold. If this area breaks, the last pivot is 20k. As I said before, 20k is our pivot, not just for weekly chart. It's all the time from even monthly. 20k is the pivot for the monthly. Okay, So any close below here, yes, everything, all this bounce and all the balls things I said about Bitcoin in the past, we will have invalidation, we will see invalidation, and yes, we will see 10K and even lower. But honestly, I don't think so. As I said before, I said many times, and I will keep saying the same thing at least all this year. As long as we have bicycle monthly, I cannot be bearish. And also, as long as Bitcoin is above the ME55, around 24K, everything should be fine. So right now here, I think the action is going to happen in the 4-hour chart time frame. As I said before, it's still the same. It's still to the upside here in 1-day chart and 4-hour. I think in the next 24 hours, maybe this weekend, who knows, right? And that's it. But no more than that. I am not expecting, oh yeah, Bitcoin will hit like 40K or whatever. I think that's not realistic. As I said before, Monday, I think, no, let me see. Yeah, Monday I said Bitcoin potentially will hit 30K. Yes. Potentially even more. Yes. But that was 1 week before. Time is extremely important. So that's why careful here because, well, this setup here to the chart is not the best. Actually, it's quite powerful. Let me show you here because I backtested this, of course. For example, when we have a better appearance into the chart, let me show you here. We have a better appearance from this point and this point. So this point, and you can see here, and this point, after that, what happened, right? So few times we have a better variance into the chart. For example, here, yes, last time we have from this point, and after that, for you maybe it's looking small, but no, actually it was 25% drop. Yeah, so few times we have this setup here into the chart, and it's quite powerful. So that's why careful here. Careful because yes, Bitcoin is bullish, but not like super bullish. So that was 1 week ago. Okay, so yes, about the shorts. Let me talk about shorts. Yes, for me makes sense. And as I said before, I will open a long position here. Actually, I lost like 2 trades yesterday because I got to stop it here. Because honestly, I wasn't expecting the volatility will like contract like this. Just like $100 actually is moving. So here actually is the moment when traders we have to enter here. What? Yes, I explained many times. When the market is like this, it's in sideways, almost flat, you know what is going to happen? It's a massive move. In this case, it could be like YouTuber, right? To the upside or to the downside, right? That is our job. But here, my friend, here, this point, exactly here, when the market is not moving, nothing is when we have to enter. Why? Because market makers, professional traders, well, we do that, right? We don't enter in long when it's just pumping or enter in short when it's shorting, is dropping. No. We enter usually, right? At least in my case, when it's in sideways here, and after that, we see the move. Our job as a traders, we have to project the price. That is the thing. That is the most difficult part. For example, here, we have sideways here, price was not moving, and after that massive move, of course, I didn't enter here. I have to enter around here. Same thing here, sideways, and after that, you see, I think you got the point, right? So that is the thing. Right now, Bitcoin is not moving in for our chart. So, well, in the next buy signal, I'm gonna open a long position. Not now, not yet. Not yet, of course not. And I have to be honest, this long position is gonna be very dangerous. So that's why careful here, because potentially we will see a leg up, and after that, something like this, okay? A few times I saw it. So that's why we have to be very careful. At least in my case, I'm gonna be careful. And if I see that, and also remember, in 1-day chart, 27K is the point. Any close below 27K, yes, we are gonna start talking about 24, and in the long term, maybe 20K again. So remember the weekly chart here. I know it's annoying, maybe more than almost 1 month saying the same thing here, but remember, always is gonna be ME55 around here to watch to keep falling, and it's still the same. This time, honestly, I have to be honest, it's a little bit annoying here because, how can I say this? It's like Bitcoin is just in sideways, and honestly, I don't like when it's just Bitcoin is not moving for 1 month. But sometimes, well, many times actually, we have to see, we will see that kind of situations. So that's why here, no thank you. As investor, no thank you, no thank you. I will never buy here. No thank you. I don't care. Yeah, I know for you. Oh, the bottom is in. Yes, let's buy 50K. No, and I have to tell you something. This is my prediction. Like I told you many times, that I am looking for around here in the next halving of the next bull market, around here, around maybe 60, 70, in between 80 and 70, around here. No more than that. No 100K, no 500K, no 1 million, whatever. No. Bitcoin is losing steam in the long term. Monthly is not very healthy, but it's not, of course, in volume. I think I have to remind you this. So this move, yes, we will see here, it's not going to be powerful like this one. It's not going to be like this one. It's going to be actually smaller. Why? Because Bitcoin is forming this, it's reversing the trend. It's doing something like this. Okay, so that is the problem here. I am still thinking Bitcoin will hit 14K, even 10K, even lower, I think, in the future, maybe some years. But that's why I will play, of course, this long position, or this bull market. Yes, it's coming. Yes, actually, yes. But as I said before, we have to be, at least in my case, I am very careful right now here in the very, very short term. I am looking for the last push. And after that, yes, we are going to see something very interesting. One thing here is, like, in one day chart, we have many, 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 many green triangles. What is this? Is, well, choppiness index. So let me show you here. Choppiness index. Choppiness, okay, choppiness index here. And what is this telling me? Every time, historically speaking, right? Actually, no, not historically, technically speaking, every time when you see the choppiness index above 60, 61, 62, here, 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 usually you will see moves, very, very strong moves. Let me show you here. For example, here we have this one, of course, sideways, and after that, major move to the downside. And this one, this move, right? Here, this move. And now here, well, so that's the thing, right? So we can always, if we go, for example, weekly chart, we have the same setup, of course, just a few times per year. For example, here, we have this setup here, and after that, major drop. We have this setup here, and major drop. We have this move here, and after that, another drop. But also the same thing here. We have this one, and after that, drop. Here, major bounce. You see? Of course, it's weekly chart. It will take months, right? 2-3 months, right? It's not like tomorrow. But now you got idea. Now, in 4-hour chart, if we use choppiness index, we are not there. We will be, I mean, Bitcoin will be close in 4 hours, maybe even this weekend. We will see something like this, right? When you see this level tested again here, 60, is when I think the market is gonna start moving. So, well, I think that's it. That's it for Bitcoin. And I think, like, finally we are gonna see the break of this range very soon, very, very soon. So that's why we have to be ready. At least in my case, I am ready, looking for the next major move. One thing here is, like, in 1-day chart, no, sorry, the weekly chart here. Let me show you something here. One moment. I'm gonna remove this indicator here. Yes. Okay, so the thing here is, like, Bitcoin is testing right now the 3.382, yes, and also the 0.41. This is my range. Of course, many traders, they can use different values, but in my case, this is, I know, I like regions, not just one line. So that's why, as you can see here, all this region is using Fibonacci levels, is resistance. So any close, yes, below $27,000, 300, of course, when weekly close there, yes, we will see resolution to the downside, and, well, we can just do this, the opposite thing, right? Let me show you here. You thinking like this is the top, right? The Fibonacci level here, yes, around 20K should be the golden pocket, and the second one is 24K around there. So, well, it makes sense with volume profile, of course. So that's why I think now time is coming. Time is coming. And remember, in monthly chart, I am looking for continuation in the long term, 1 year, right? In weekly chart, I am looking for a major pullback. I am not calling you lows, of course not. I don't think so. I think just it's gonna be a pullback where again people will be just so scary, like, oh my god, the banks, everything is gonna crash. Oh my god, right? And after that, it's gonna happen something like this, something like this. So that is the well, I think that's it. Okay, I don't want to repeat just myself many times because it's very annoying. That's why I am just having just 3 live streams per week, because I wanted to avoid this situation, right? But well, sometimes Bitcoin is just boring. Okay, so let's continue. Now I'm going to talk about Ethereum, because Ethereum actually was moving here. And well, let me show you here the chart here. The chart is actually testing this area, as you can see here. Now, well, something like this I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Okay, a move like this. Okay, a breakout, but in the process we are gonna see very divergence in the chart. I am not a financial advisor, but you have maybe just 3 or 4 days to sell. That's it. Okay, so if you see here Ethereum just here, you will see a better divergence forming, and also this is gonna be the major trigger for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, weekly sell signals. So careful here, because this area is for selling, not for buying. Okay, careful here. Careful, because as I said, I was expecting this move. Now you see. Okay, perfect, good. So now let's continue. I think now I don't want to check all the altcoins, because since like all this week I am expecting like it's a drop. I am looking for a signal, like, okay, for example, here we have a better divergence forming here, as you can see here, and also we have the 5-day chart here. We have some signals too. Any close below 580 around there, that is the area I will start looking for a breakpoint. Yes, and maybe 530 around there. So weekly chart is a sell signal. Yes, I mean, this is a sell. This is a sell. All the altcoins, in my personal opinion, they are a sell right now. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the Nasdaq. It's still doing the same thing. I mean, like, it's not moving. It's still in sideways here. Continuation to the upside here. Yes, as I said before, in the long term, I am looking for 4,280, around 300, around there. This high here, and maybe the last point should be this one. So let's see, because we have here weekly chart here. Let me see here. We have better divergence forming here. So well, no, it's not better divergence. I think we have to see a new high here, breaking this high here, and yes, we will see a better divergence, and after that maybe a pullback in some point this year. Okay, so let's continue with the Nasdaq here. The Nasdaq actually is looking, as I said last time, is looking good. I am not bearish in the stock market, at least not yet. Let me see here. It's very interesting, because now I can see the news like, oh my god, this is happening, blah 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 blah. No, as you can see here, my arrow is like this. It was like this, yes, and it's still looking for 330. It's still looking for that level. As you can see here, ADX positive here, momentum is positive here. Technically speaking, some reaction here, no reaction, just test. So let's see how it's gonna be the close maybe next week. But yeah, maximum 330 around there, no more than that, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the market is super boring right now, so I'm gonna continue with the comments, and after that maybe we can talk about about education or something like that, because my technical analysis is done. It's done. I cannot say anything more about Bitcoin. Let me see. Okay, to the moon, yes, 100x, yes, agree. Yeah, 50K tomorrow. Yeah, of course. Hi Leo. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for joining here. I will short Bitcoin, yes, but after I see, okay, let me explain this. Technically speaking, here in 1 day chart here, as I said before, I am still looking for one more push, right? Yes. Now, if I am wrong with this, of course I will miss 28K, right? So what I will just wait for this drop. Oh my God, I miss it, you know? And in the next bounce here, yes, I will open a short, maybe a short and looking for 24, even 20K in the long term. So right now here following the rules here is almost testing the center line here and it's not dropping, so I have to respect that. That's it. So I cannot short here because short was here or maybe here, right? Maybe if I am short around 29, around there, maybe yes, but it's not dropping here. And also 12-hour chart, as you can see here, is about the center line here. Volatility is super contracted in 12-hour chart. So right now in the short term 4-hour and 12-hour chart, I mean in the next 2-3 days, there is a very good probability we will see a buy signal in 12-hour chart, yes, and 4-hour chart, and volatility will start expanding here and you will see potentially this bounce I'm talking about. And after that, yes, potentially we will see a sell opportunity. Short term 4-hour charts, maybe yes, but honestly, if we see this bounce here, this bounce, I will start looking for, as I said before, for the better variance in 1 day charts, same as Ethereum, and I will start looking for swing shorts in that moment. Okay, so that's why I will have to be, I will be, I mean, I am careful with my shorts. Okay, I am very careful with my shorts. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, we have okay, let me see. Baba, a long time ago I bought Baba, 75 I think, here, yes. And after that, oh my God, you see, wow, amazing, you see, testing here, and now the resistance is here, now it's moving perfect, very good move, wow. I have a crystal ball sometimes here. Okay, so Baba here is in sideways. It's in sideways here. We have a 1 day chart here. Looks like maybe 116. But let me see what time frame. 1 day chart, yes. Time frame, of course, there is no buy opportunity right now here. The buy was around 82, 80, around here, when you have the buy signal here. Yes. And you have the support here around this area, and the target should be around 120 again. Now, let me see the weekly chart. Weekly chart here is okay, this is accumulation, okay? This is accumulation. In the long term, I am looking for a bounce, yeah, in the long term. Let me see the monthly here. The month, yes, of course. This is for me in the long term, long term, years maybe. This is a buy opportunity here. 180, whatever, for Alibaba. Maybe in some couple years we will see Alibaba at 180 around there. Let me see. What is that? JP Morgan. Okay. We have a monthly buy signal here. Yes. The trend is your friend here. Let me see here. I don't know, for some reason I cannot see. 1 second, let me see. Okay, let me do it with this one. Yes, because I am using just price action here. So okay, good here. In 1 day chart, I think it's still in sideways here, but let me see the weekly chart here. Weekly chart, we have bounce to keep falling here. You will have to wait more time. I think it's gonna test maybe 111 around here. Here for me should be a buy opportunity. Yes, of course. Let me see the monthly here. The monthly, we have a buy signal present here, but honestly looks like, for me, looks like it's gonna break the MA55 and it's gonna test the MA100 around 108, $105, and from there potentially we'll start looking for a bounce again. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend, and as long as the trend is intact. So that's why I will wait for the pullback here around maybe 110, around there, and from there maybe I will consider again buying again here. So let me see 1 day chart here. 1 day chart here, as I said before, nope. 1 day chart is in downtrend here because it's like this, right? Breaking the 55, testing the supply here, and after that, you will see a continuation. Solar line is about to be tested. You will see a sell signal here, maybe next week, and after a continuation, looking for this area. Okay, so let's continue. Amazon. Okay, Amazon. Amazon. Where is Amazon? Okay, here. Okay, one the charts sideways. We have a sell signal here, but as long as it's above the volume profile here, I cannot be bearish. So the thing here is like now is just sideways here, and that's it. Let me see here in weekly chart here. Oh, okay, we are gonna have a sell signal very soon, maybe next month, I think. Yeah, as long as above 95, I will say maybe this is just a potential accumulation. Let me see the monthly here. Monthly here, we have a buy signal, fresh buy signal here, holding the MA100. I think, let me see here. When was the last time when we saw this test? The last time when we saw this test in 2008, this moving average tested here. So in the long term, I'm looking for maybe 120 again to be tested. We have a buy signal in the monthly. I cannot be bearish. The volume is garbage, I think. Yes, at least sideways, but no new lows, I think. Okay, so let's continue. Lead, what is that? Lithium, right? Okay. Okay, so let me see one day chart and weekly chart. Okay. Okay, first of all, here I cannot be bearish. It's a maybe 55 in the monthly, so I am looking for long positions. Of course, not now, maybe 1 month or two. Weekly chart here is let me see here. We have okay. Okay, it's still I mean, it's not looking very strong, but I cannot be bearish here because the monthly is holding the MI55 here. We have a basement here of price action here. For example, all this area. Yes. Any close below a 50, 60, I don't know, 55, 57. Yes, you can say reversals. But as long as this area is holding, I cannot be bearish as long as we still have, actually, we have a bullish divergence. No, we don't have bullish divergence. So I cannot be bearish here. No, not yet. The thing here is like the monthly actually for me, when you see MA55 tested here, of course it will take time. Please check gold. It was at 1,500 last year. And I said, I cannot reverse. Maybe it's not looking good for you right now, but maybe in a couple months, it's gonna be maybe testing again the previous high and oh my god, you wanna buy there. No, no, here we don't have a buy signal yet here, but you will see a buy signal very soon as long as the MI55 is tested here. Okay, I mean, sorry, holding here. So something like this, right? Something like this. So that's why I am not bearish there. I cannot be bearish there. Okay, so Solana. Okay, Solana, all the altcoins will drop, my friend, all of them, in weekly basis. So yeah, so this is Solana is the bounce was impressive, yes, but we have a sell signal, as you can see here. We have a sell signal present right now for Solana. So you're looking to buy Solana, you will have, I mean, at least in weekly chart, of course, 3 months, you will have to wait for this. Okay, the next buy signal here potentially is going to be the opportunity, and from there, yes, 1,000 if you want, but no, the facts are Solana is in downtrend. Okay, so if we see this drop here, potentially you will see something like this, where the target is going to be the MI55 around maybe 40, something like that, in the next leg up, weekly chart, of course. So right now here in the monthly, we're going to have a buy signal here, but the problem with this buy signal is too soon. I mean, we don't have more data. I cannot tell you more. Honestly, I don't trust it when we see just like this. I don't trust because we don't have more information here. If we have, for example, 5 years of price action, maybe yes, but no, we don't have it. Okay, so okay, let me see. Let me see. One, never mind. So let me do it here. Okay, it's this one. Um, I know it's looking bad, but as I said before, every time when it's testing this area, it's bouncing in the long term. I cannot be bearish here. No, I know it's not looking good, but I cannot be bearish there. The trend is your friend, and it's testing, testing, and what is this? Another test. Okay, so in the monthly, of course, if we know in the monthly we cannot be bearish because we have to see a breakdown, monthly breakdown. I mean, it's going to be massive. For example, this area breaks, you will see $30, right? So, but here, for example, in weekly chart here, instead of looking for shorts, you will start looking for sideways, and after that a bounce. But it will take long time because volatility for some stocks actually, well, it's just garbage. Yeah, we have to wait months. That's why I don't trade the stocks too much, because it's annoying for me just waiting for 2-3 months just for 10%. No thanks. Okay, so now let me check the USD dominance because I didn't check the USD dominance. I want to see what is doing right now this thing. Right now here we have a weekly buy signal, the confirmation. Yes, we got this like 2 weeks ago, I think. No, 1 week ago, I think. And now here, yes, nice, very good. We have here, wow, okay, we have a bullish divergence. Actually, we have a bullish divergence right now here. So this bullish divergence forming here, okay, of course, we don't have the confirmation. I think next week we are going to have the confirmation from this point and this point. So also this is looking like accumulation, my friend. Accumulation, any close about 7%, you will see a leg up like this, and you will see another trend. So where my target in the long term should be this area. So careful here. I'm happy. I was right about this. Like we will see a new low breaking this low here. But honestly, I am a little bit disappointed for Bitcoin because in that moment when this one, I mean, if we see this, I was expecting to see Bitcoin at 30K, but that didn't happen. So that's why finally Bitcoin is showing some weakness. So that's why I will be careful with Bitcoin right now. Remember what I said last week, 1 week ago, right? Yeah, Bitcoin potentially will hit 30K, whatever. Yes, I'm still thinking the same thing, but now I can smell the bull trap. You know, Bitcoin is not doing very well. Okay, so plus the 2-day chart bears divergence. That is my major concern here because Bitcoin is losing, of course, steam here. Looks like finally this is looking like a distribution, not a consolidation. So if we see a leg up, I think that leg up is gonna be the last one. Okay, I think maybe a short opportunity, of course. One thing here you need to understand something. Bitcoin is an uptrend, okay? Even if we see this drop here, technically speaking, we cannot, at least in my case, I will not be bearish, right? As long as Bitcoin is holding the MA55, right? So for example, if we see this drop here, 24, 20, whatever, we will see a bounce here, yes. And of course, if this bounce, this is gonna be resistance again, and you will see continuation, right? Something like this. So that's why it's a process. We have to wait. Now, one thing here is in 1-day chart we are in uptrend, but in weekly chart we are not in uptrend, not yet. This is not a breakup, not yet. Is breaking hard, yes, but remember how many times in 4-hour chart, in 12-hour chart, even in 1-day chart, you saw the MI 100 tested, and after that rejection, and after that to zero, right? Same thing, same rule in weekly chart. Okay, so that's why careful here. Careful, I am just defensive. Okay, I am defensive. That's it. Okay, guys, I think let me show you the other system. Let me show you here in 4-hour chart. I think the action was very good. As I said before, I lost like 3 trades yesterday because I was not expecting this volatility super low. Well, never mind. The thing here is like, as you can see here, we have here this week. I don't use this one as a reference for my VWAP. I am using this one because when I compare with other exchanges, I didn't see the same week. So this one is the resistance. As you can see, the base on volume is around $28,000 to 100. As long as it's below here, in 4-hour chart, I am not looking for a buy opportunity, not yet, I think. So one thing here, if we have here the lowest point here in VWAP, as you can see here now, Bitcoin is just dancing between the top of VWAP and the bottom, right? It's just, we have some wicks here, we have some wicks. some weeks. So any close below, yes, $27,800 in 4-hour chart, you will see the resolution of this on this one. And careful here, because 12-hour chart volatility is contracted. Says 4-hour chart is contracting here also, not yet, but I think this weekend we will see it. And if we see this break, the next area I will start looking for is around here, around $27,500. If this VWAP, this one, yeah, because it's the breakout point here, if this VWAP breaks, all this formation is gonna break, and you will see this area to be tested here, around 23, 24, around there, where this is, I think, is the where or VWAP here from this here is there, yeah, around here, you see, around, yeah, is this area is going to be tested. So that's why it's extremely important for Bitcoin to keep holding $27,400 with this system. That's why I will be very, very, very careful right now. Okay, as I said before, I will open a long position, yes, but if only if I see a buy signal in 4-hour chart, of course. Of course, we will see that bounce, and potentially that bounce is gonna be the last one. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today, because the market is not moving, it's boring here, and maybe it's late in your country, I don't know. I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and well, hopefully we can see some action this weekend, and well, have a good weekend.